Hello, my name is Joan. I would like to invite you to come play with me a while as I make some simple journal cards for my junk journals. Please forgive my voice and shortness of breath today, but it is very smoky outside and that affects my breathing. First, I started off with a file folder that I cut into 3-inch by 4-inch pieces. You can use a file folder or cardstock for the base and cut to whatever size you want to. I love using these file folders as they have a nice tan color on the other side, perfect for journaling on. Next, I tear pieces of paper that I splattered with gold paint that goes with my theme, which is beachy holidays. You can do yours in any color or even neutral for a different journal later on down the road. Next, I decide what papers will go where and on which card. I like the white part of the torn papers to show. I think it gives a card a little extra 3D look or depth. I now lightly glue the pieces of torn paper onto the card with my glue stick. I will sew around the edges later. If you don't sew the pieces together, make sure that you glue everything together really well. Here I am trimming off the torn paper to the edge of the card. Next, I am taking my corner rounder and rounding off all the corners on all cards. I purchased this little corner rounder from Amazon and it has 3 different sizes. I will leave the link below. I am now taking my Mod Podge to glue some pattern paper onto one of the journal card tops. I purposely crinkle up the paper to add more texture. First I add Mod Podge to the journal card. Then I lay on the sewing paper or tissue paper on top. Then I will brush more Mod Podge on top of it. Wait until this Mod Podge is totally dry, then you can cut off the sewing paper or tissue and finish it the same way as all of the other journal cards. After I have sewn the edges of the cards and clipped the threads, I am ready to choose my embellishments. I am working on these 2 for now while the Mod Podge dries on the 3rd card. I have a little dish here set aside, and it is full of fussy cut flowers, labels, digitals, and trims, all ready for my cards to choose from. I am ripping this paper doily apart, and then I will ink it to place behind one of Dear Julie's digitals. This little label that says Good Times is from scrapbook paper that I bought from the thrift store. I like to ink edges on my papers, but you do you. I changed my mind on the digital as I wanted something just a little more colorful to stand out more. On this card, I will be using Fabri-Tac to glue down a used dryer sheet. Then on top of that, I will glue a Dear Julie digital and then a label from Which Craft Do You Do? The labels are Bits and Pieces Collection, Set 3. Now for the third card that had sewing tissue paper Mod Podged on and is dry and trimmed. I will add blue glitter sheer fabric, a Dear Julie Julie digital, and a label. This label is from the same collection as the last one was from. I find fabric tack to be one of the best glues to use when gluing down fabric of any kind. Now I will round the 4 corners on this card and stitch around the edge. Remember that sewing is optional, it's just that I love the look that it gives. Thank you for watching. Please remember to check out my 100 subscriber video contest. The link is listed below and the contest will run until midnight, October 1st, Mountain Standard Time, 2023.